Hey, this is Yaoi War Veteran. She's a Yaoi Locked Ultimate Iron Man. That means I can't bank or trade, but additionally, for every level, quest point, certain number of boss kills, and collection lock slot, I will have to read one chapter of Yaoi, all leading up to life's biggest challenge, fetishizing gay men. Hey, welcome to the series. If you're wondering what Yaoi is, I suggest you look it up for more context, but I'll give you the Cliff Notes version here. Yaoi is a genre of manga that centers around two gay dudes in a relationship. The details of the relationship vary between series, but that core fact always stays the same. A lot of the time it is sexually explicit or at least sexually suggestive, though some series aren't. Beyond that, there's not really much of a rule set. There's some sort of things you can get into, but those are not sort of really necessary for understanding that is manga about gay men. My rules are fairly simple. You saw the intro, so you basically know them already. But if you want to get more in the weeds, then there's more details in the description that tell you about sort of certain amounts of boss KC for a chapter and various little minor things that wouldn't really need to come up in a 20-second long intro. Those rules in the description are subject to change if I feel like it, but generally it should be sort of consistent. Once I finish the series, then I'll put up an infographic on the screen saying what I liked about it, what my thoughts on it in general were, what I liked and disliked about it, and giving a 5-star rating about, what my overall thoughts on it were. I think that's enough yapping for now. Let's finish out. Holy shit. Okay, I didn't record that. I'm just gonna say, it wasn't even close. It was so fucking free. It was like my 7th attempt or some shit. Like, I spent like $1.5 million on this quest just for Saren. Oh my god, it's done. Oh, this is all live. Oh my god. Finish the quest, man, come on. Oh, those are my death pile timers. It's right there, come on, enter Prif, man. Oh, it's fucking free. That's my inventory, by the way. I was surprisingly, like, the hits were massive on that run. And, oh yeah, the entire reason that I'm doing this quest, like, at this point, is for Corrupted Gauntlet for Ultimate Iron Man Bingo, which I'm a captain in, and I don't want to be dead weight for the team. So this is the start of the account, I guess. We'll be doing Gauntlet for the first few chapters of Yaoi. And speaking of, I have selected a series, starting with Classmates, which I've heard is pretty good. I mean, if you haven't seen it, then you'll see it when I start the first chapter. And it's fairly long, and a lot of people like it. So the system that I'll be going off of for the Gauntlet specifically is every 5 Corrupted Gauntlet I do, I read a chapter, and every collection log slot I read a chapter, which is standard across every piece of content. If I get a collection log slot, then I read a chapter of Yaoi. Once I get Gauntlet Cape, that's a chapter. If, I get the Enhanced, that's a chapter. If I get Weapon Seed, that's a chapter. But if I get a second Weapon Seed, that's not an extra chapter. It's only on the first collection log slot. Alright, let's send some Gauntlet. I think, ranged and magic should be fine. I know once I get 70, prayer, then I'll want to do nice training ground so I can get piety, because piety is the highest melee prayer, and there's, nothing better than that. Or if I was in Corrupted Gauntlet, this would be like crazy slow gameplay, because I would have like 1.5 minutes left. I usually don't tier 2 prep. this were a corrupted gauntlet, this would be like insanely close. Like, I would be teleported right now. And that would be like, honestly, not even that bad. Alright. I don't think I needed, shut up, man. I don't think I needed tier 2, but I wanted to be safe. Okay. That's alright. That is the first chapter, I'm gonna read, I guess. And yeah, it's time for Corrupted Gauntlet now. I might not even have time to fucking cook all these fish. I'm so fucked. There was no chance. Okay, if I can't pull this off, then I'm truly washed. I have tier 2, corrupted staff and bow, almost an entire inventory of food, 2 potions. I should be fine with this. And if I fuck it up, then it's either because of me or because of my stats. I'm washed. I'm back, I'm so good, I'm back. Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so good. It's actually fucking free. It's fucking free. Not bad loot, honestly. I can alch that. Even alch the Dragon Halberd. It's just so easy for a gamer like me. Oh shit, elite clue. Oh, fucking wilderness step. Remember, guys, don't do your elites. They're never worth it. Oh. Holy shit, okay, yeah. These are all, like, by the skin of my fucking teeth. They're, like... They're all just so close, it feels like. I'm just, like... It feels like 1 or 2, like, slight miss-ups, and I'm just dead. All of my main is just so much more comfortable than this. It's like... I have to go, like, all out on this sort of thing. Oh my god. Gauntlet. Oh, okay, that's for normal gauntlet, not for corrupted. I was like, I haven't done 5. Oh, I'm fighting for my fucking life out here. Oh, okay, I guess I'm spooned on armor seeds. And elite clues, what the f- Why are they all wildy? Okay, another chapter. Oh, fuck. This just happens sometimes, you know, my internet just sometimes just sort of fucks me in the ass. Let's see, did I escape? Doesn't matter either way, you know, I'm dead. Let's fucking get this. Not actually not the worst thing you can get. That's knuckable. A corrupted gauntlet veteran. There it is. Not the fucking normal gauntlet one. Jesus. What is with the fucking elites? Seriously, what is with the fucking elites? I've gotten 3 elites and 5 kills. I can do that one. God damn it. I'll do that in the morning. It's 1 AM. This is kind of out of nowhere, but I did some DPS calculations. I said a bunch of shit here that doesn't really matter. Basically what you need to know about is I want to make all 3 weapons viable for me to use in Corrupted Gauntlet. Right now the staff is always viable, I always want to get that. But the bow and halberd are both kind of mid. The bow is convenient since I only have to use 1 prayer to make it good. which is Eagle Eye, but with Halberd I have to use Ultimate Strength and Ultimate Reflexes to get it like up to par. And what I want to do is make it just one prayer like Eagle Eye is, which is Chivalry. I'm not going to get Piety yet, that's 70 prayer, that's insane. My plan is I want to get 60 prayer. Okay, this elite clue is like a joke. I'm 4 steps in. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Worst step. Not the worst step in any clue, just like one of the most annoying elite clue steps. Okay, I think I can do that. It's not the worst. Like a decent chance to have that quest done. Let me check. Okay, turns out you don't need to do or even really start Mountain Daughter to do this clue step. Okay, please don't be a clue step. That's almost as bad. Please don't be like, I don't even know what Elite Challenge scrolls are. Oh, shark, what the fuck? Harpoon. Let's go, I can do that. And, that is the challenge completed. Let's go back to Sherlock. Let's go, I'm so good. What do I get? Do I want to mimic? No, yeah, I'm not gonna do mimics. Yeah, shut up. Let's go! Bando's page 2! Fucking dog shit clue. Actually wasn't that much better than I thought it would be. It's 61k in Banky terms. Yeah, I mean like this. It's a little useful, but it's like, I don't think it was worth like 40 minutes or however long it took me to do that. This is all live, straight off the top of the head. So, classmates, Doukyusei, whatever you say it. I thought this one was pretty good. It wasn't great. I wouldn't call it. It's definitely not at all my favorite. It's the first one. I'm pretty sure the writer was, or the mangaka was still getting their sea legs. Still figuring some things out. Biggest one being the art style, which is very, very mid-2000s yaoi. Exaggerated hands, inconsistent body types, sort of messy, weird-looking panels. But, like, I get that. It's one of your first things you ever made. And it spawned, like, a whole, like, long-running series. I mean, this is where it all started. I think the two main characters have great chemistry. They work well together. There's the very classic dynamic of sort of loud, brash, sort of outspoken individual versus like the sort of quieter, more reserved one. And those make a good sort of counterbalance. They balance each other out well. But yeah, you can see right there, my main problems are the lack of any sort of conflicting events. You know, everything is sort of sunshine and rainbows mostly. Not a ton goes wrong for them. I mean, I don't even know if anything goes wrong for them. They're just sort of figuring things out. It's good for what it is, which is two guys falling in love and not really addressing the problems that come their way. They're just like, we're having a great time together, we're in love. Having read the author's future works, I can safely say this isn't that special compared to those. Once you get further into the catalog, there's like some really good stuff in there that's like deep character dynamic sort of stuff. Significant, like major drama happening. My rating, 3 out of 5 stars. My verdict, enjoyable, has a few things that hold it back for me. Also, the weird, like, teacher-student romance thing is just, I can't get down with it. I don't like it very much. I would prefer it not be there, but I mean, it's the only real conflict that's sort of in the story, since it's just weird. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to pest control. And I guess I'll be there for a while. I'll get some, like, armor or something. You know what I forgot again? I need 100 combat to get on the veteran lander, which is the best lander. I guess it's time to go to Crabs, get 100 combat, and then I'll go to Pest Control, and I'll get 60 prayer. Actually, no, I should do the Knight's Training Grounds first, so I can get the XP from that. I'm smart, actually, I'm smart. Okay, so my strategy is buy Karambwans from this shop, because they're, I think, my highest healing food that I can just buy from a shop somewhere. Unless somewhere sells sharks and I have no idea. Then go to the Night Training Grounds, do however many waves I am able to do, and then put out, teleport out, and repeat. It's pretty fucking inevitable that I'm gonna kill this guy, right? Yeah, like, okay. And that's, I think, yep, that's the end of it. That's 20,000 XP and all melee skills. Cool. Didn't get a level from that, but 80,000 XP is nice. And now it's off to Crabs for literally forever. I know I didn't record the actual pop-up, but it's in the chat box. 76 attack. 96. That's 71 defense, that's the level, and that's a chapter of... Oh, I get it. It's like when you get, you stub your toe and you go, Yaoi! 72 defense. That's 73 defense. That is 81, not 81. That is 82 strength. Okay, so I'm leaving Crabs because they're really annoying if you lose your spot. You're there for like an hour or two, and then someone decides to crash you because you're an iron, and every iron, you know, every world with an iron in it is a free world, so instead I'm gonna go to Nightmare Zone, which it's just better objectively, I think. It's faster XP, I think. More AFK. Can't have your spot, like, taken. Like, it's, in general, it seems better. But I'm gonna set up my inventory for that, which means getting rid of a bunch of shit that I don't need in my inventory and putting in the bag. So, I put the armor seed and the amulet of strength in there. I'm not really gonna be using them for, like, a little while. Until I get Bofa, then I have no use for the armor seed. And now I'm gonna cut these gems. And that is that done. How much is that? A whole 2,000 crafting XP. Give it up for gems, everybody. So I have to put money in here to pay for a dream. I don't have any points yet, I don't think. I've done Nightmare Zone yet. I haven't. And so, basically what I have to do is select as many bosses as possible, minus a few of them, so I can get points. I can use those points to buy absorption potions, which basically act as a second health bar. And through some things that I'll explain later, I can AFK for upwards of like 20 minutes or so at a time. But first I have to do this. I have to spend a ton of prayer potions on this, which is a little bit painful right now, but it'll be worth it. So I've checked off all the melee-only bosses that I've unlocked so far. All these bosses, as long as I'm praying melee, they will not be able to hit me, which is pretty much the best I can do right now. Once I get more points, I'll be able to get absorption potions, which will protect me from every kind of damage, and I'll be able to expand my list even further. So basically, these are all quote-unquote hard mode versions of these bosses, which are basically just increased stats and health. But that doesn't really matter since... oh my god. And yeah, they just sort of keep attacking you I actually think I should disband really quick and get prayer bonus gear, so I don't use as many prayer potions. I'll wait until my prayer runs out. Oh yeah, these power-ups always spawn at like random intervals in Nightmare Zone, and they're kind of weird. I think there's 4 of them. One of them is after you deal damage, you do a second hit splat that's 75% of your damage, I think rounded down. One of them is, I think, just constant damage on all enemies or something. One of them is regenerating spec energy, that's like really, really fast regeneration. And one of them just like kills everything outright. And the first 3 give you points, the last one does not. I will be using the first 3 extensively. Whenever they pop up, I'll go and get them, but I should probably leave. I'll see you when I'm putting this in the stash unit. Now you can see here that my prayer bonus goes from 8 to 22. So if I have prayer melee on, it goes from 3 minutes 25 seconds to 4 minutes 40, which is a little bit of a jump, you would think. And why not? I'll get the not fighter boots, the climbing boots as well for the strength bonus. Buy the climbing boots from this guy, which yeah, they give 2 strength bonus, which is not like an insane amount, but it's like, it's free. What else am I gonna use the boost law for? Oh fuck, I have holy sandals. Never mind, scratch that. I'm gonna get my holy sandals out of the POH. Do your clues, guys. This is why you do your clues. From 22 prayer bonus to 25, genuinely huge. Do the whole thing all over again, and I'm gonna show you the rewards that you can get from Nightmare Zone. You got the potions. Absorptions are 1,000 points a dose. These are 1,500 points per dose, which are like, I think they boost every one of your stats at the exchange of 50 health, which is fine. These are basically like a magic potion that doesn't suck, and these are a ranging potion that is even better than a normal ranging potion for only use in here. You can't use in the main game. You can only use in the Nightmare Zone. We gotta do it all again. This time with an actually good prayer bonus setup. And I'll pop in every now and again to show you, like, hey, this is what this power up does, this is what this one does, and whatever. And also whenever I need to read Yaoi, but whatever. Okay, not as long as I expected. Here's one of the power-ups. I forget what this does. Is this the special attack one? It is. If I had a better special attack weapon, then it would be more useful. Like if I had a dragon dagger, then it would be, you know, more interesting, I guess. But as is, it's not like awful. This is still higher accuracy. As you can see, it's not that interesting. It's, you get more special attack, big whoop. You see down in the chat box the power-up Ultimate Force. That is the kill everything power-up. It doesn't get you any points. No XP, no points, it just sort of kills everything. So if you're having like a difficult time with some really annoying enemies that you have enabled just for points purposes, so then you use that, because the way that points work, the more enemies you have enabled, the more points you get from any enemy that you kill. So killing 15 enemies, or having 15 enemies enabled, you kill one of those, that's however many points. But if you add 5 more, if you don't even ever kill those 5, you get more points from the 15 that you normally would kill. Which is why everyone tells you, enable as many enemies as you can, you get more points. But, I mean, I don't really have the means right now to have as many enemies enabled as I can. No absorptions right now, or no overloads. Once I'm done this trip, I'll hopefully be able to ditch the prayer potions and start using absorptions. That's a banger. This is the last one that I haven't showed yet. And I think this one just deals a bunch of damage. And this one actually does give you points in the end. Like, any enemies that it does, like, touch with its zapper ability, it does count for points to you. Okay, I had a fun epic gamer moment. I did not remember to re-up the prayer. So I'm here now again. Spend another 26k. I'm fine. I'm gonna be printing money once I start Corrupted Gauntlet. Okay. I went and got a Dwarven Rock Cake to lower my health, and like I'll show you what you do here. So you can have a maximum of 1,000 absorption points. Please hit, just there. They hit for 1 damage. Because your health is only at 1, the maximum amount of damage they can hit is 1. So, this absorption, in theory, at best case scenario, is 1,000 hits. And you don't have to upkeep it all that much, you don't have to worry about it running out like prayer. You just sort of have to replenish it every once in a while. And you're good. This is why absorptions are so much more convenient than prayer potions, because 1, they're not like a super valuable resource that you have to use in the rest of the game. They're just sort of there for this one little mini game. And clicking this prayer rapid heal resets the health regeneration rate. Overall, I'm not going to be taking 1,000 hits because my concentration is going to slip. I'm going to go up to like 2, 3, 5, however high, but it is considerably more chill than the other method. These overloads, they boost my stats a lot. You can see they're all in the 90s, one's almost in like level 100, and these simply just boost my XP per hour since I'm doing more damage. And I'm not going to use the power-ups anymore, because while they do give points, they don't give XP, which is the most important thing. I'm doing this all for XP, so I can go to pest control, that I can train prayer. I'll see you at the next level, or until I accidentally die somehow. And that is a level right there. Oh, by the way, every 5 minutes my HP regens back to 51 because overloads restore your health like that when they run out. So sometimes enemies get a couple good hits in, you get your you get it down like 5, or you get it down from like 500 to 300 is fun. I'm gonna do the UIM bingo draft. And if you don't know, Ultimate Iron Man Bingo is basically a event where the entire Ultimate Iron Man community comes together to compete in just sort of like a mostly for fun, but also kind of extremely competitive environment. And I'm a captain for it. I'm the captain of the Remington E-Dating Festival. So hopefully I'm going to have good luck for the draft. Gonna get some good picks. We are the first pick. We're gonna get what we consider to be the best pick, UIM Shen. And then hopefully things are gonna go good for us for the rest of the competition. Alright, the draft went very well, I feel like. We got some really good picks, we got a lot of people that know each other, they got good chemistry. I'm just feeling like we're gonna do pretty well, I hope. If we don't do well, then at least I think we're gonna like have a lot of fun. Because right now the vibes in the team are fantastic. People are talking in chat, they're having fun. It's gonna be a good time. So I have made the executive decision to pretty much postpone all the yaoi content starting like from the date of bingo, like the event starting. So like from the 15th to the 25th or something like that. And then you know, once that entire period is done, then I will read all the chapters that I didn't read over that course of time. So, say that I managed to do enough progress that I would read 50 chapters of Yaoi during that 10-day time period. Instead of reading those 50 chapters in the competition, where I'm wasting time, I will instead read those 50 chapters at the end of the competition, once the whole thing is over and I'm not taking up anyone's time. So I'm not trolling the entire team by going, well, I'm gonna go make a 10-minute clip where I read Yaoi. I just go and, like, hopefully that isn't, that doesn't break the spirit of the game mode for any of you. I think it's what makes sense for me, because, I started this account, this concept, this close to bingo starting, so, I don't know, I'm still figuring things out. That was unexpected. That's a hit points level. I didn't even remember that those existed, really. Okay, so I didn't even notice that I got 75 defense. I got so many messages clogging up my... Okay, that's 77 attack. For once, I'm getting it on time. 78 attack. I didn't even get the pop-up screen. Okay, this one. Sotsugyousei. I really like this one. This is the one that got me on board. One before, like, classmates, I was like, okay, you got something here, it's kind of fun. But this one, it's like, there's some bigger, sort of, like, more interesting dynamics going on. They have a little bit more, like, not angst, but, like, sort of conflict that gets in the way of them a little bit. They have sort of deeper, more emotionally complex moments through this one. They have a little more time to breathe, which is one thing that I really did not realize that I was missing. Because in Classmates, things just go at a breakneck speed, but this one, things are a little bit longer. They have a little more time to digest things. The art style is, like, significantly improved from the last one. The strange anatomy is still kind of there. You still get the occasional yaoi hands and, like, weird, lanky torso. But generally, like, proportions are more consistent. Hands are drawn just better in general. And, the whole, like, the faces, the expressions, the bodies, like, pretty much everything just looks better. Things look more expressive. As I say here, the main thing that I'm holding against it is the existence of the weird teacher-student thing with Rihito. It's one of the main sources of, like, conflict in the story, I guess, and, like, it's adding a second sort of romantic thing where, like, the teacher's kind of like Rihito's wingman, or like they're trying to get these two guys together, but it's still weird. It's still like, you didn't need to add this. You could have done something different. The reason I'm not giving it a 5 is because I think there are better things that can be done with these two characters. They have massive potential. They have, like, good chemistry together. They really work well together. And I don't think this one entirely capitalizes on what makes them great. It does so more than the first one, but there's still some room to grow. So yeah, that's the first episode of the series. If you have any feedback, anything I should do better, because there probably is a lot that I can do better here. I'm figuring things out. If you've seen my old Chunk Lock series, you know that I have no idea what I'm doing. If you have any tips for, like, editing or making things look and sound better, I would appreciate that. If you have any suggestions for yaoi that I can read, I would really appreciate it. I am really throwing myself into the deep end and have no idea where I'm gonna go from here. If you like the video, like the video. If you like the video even more than that, subscribe. I would appreciate that. Keeps you up to date on whatever videos I upload in the future. In the next episode, we're gonna be going through Ultimate Iron Man Bingo, and if you know anything about Ultimate Iron Man Bingo, or the last one, it happened about 2 months ago, and you might be asking, hey, what's up with that? You'll figure that out in the next video, but you probably already know already. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.